Welcome to, hold on, it was way too dark for you guys to see. Welcome to a sold out. Welcome to New York. Welcome to a sold out Madison Square Garden. We've been waiting 8 long, miserable, grueling years for this. The New York Knicks begin the playoffs tonight from Madison Square Garden. They have home court against Atlanta, against Miami, against Boston, and against Washington. And tonight they begin the playoffs against the Atlanta Hawks. Home court, game 1 of the 2021 Eastern Conference quarterfinals between the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. And New York will start their postseason tonight. RJ Barrett's going to be one of the young guys that'll start the playoffs with them, and tip-off is right now. Won by Atlanta, they'll take it. Atlanta has got superstar point guard Trae Young, and now defending the Knicks, as this will come out to center. They are screaming defense in Madison Square Garden. Young tips this out through. And it's sent back. Bogdanovic is out there. It's tipped again. Tried one, and that is deflected out of bounds. It's New York ball. That was DeAndre Hunter who had it. The defense for New York is elite, one of the best in the NBA. Now out. Robinson had it. Passed it off the board. The backboard, it's rebounded. Young will have the ball. Young sets up. Young spins. Young, he shoots. Rebound. Taken by New York, and the crowd loves it. Harper. Handed off to Julius Randle, one of the best players in the Eastern Conference. Randle sets up. He shoots off the basket and rebounded by Atlanta. Young will have it. Young dribbles it up, spins away, off the free throw line, floater score. 2-0 Hawks. They're already booing here. Butler sets up, and Randle had it. Back out across for Noel. And now back to Harper. Harper sets up. Harper drives. Hand it through, the floater tipped. Rebound, score! Noel! Tie game! Nerlens Noel tipped that in. Trae Young has it at the corner with the three-point line. To the free throw line. He shoots, score. 4-2. Back out, dribbling through. The Knicks haven't been in the playoffs and in this arena in the playoffs since they lost in Game 5, the Eastern Conference semifinals, to Indiana, who were eliminated thanks to Washington. Randle has it at the corner. Randle sets up. Randle shoots a long three. Score! Randle! 5-4 New York. What a shot by Julius Randle. Trae Young is guarded at midcourt. They are screaming defense here in MSG. Back out. It's brought through again by Bogdanovic. It's blocked. And RJ Barrett, the youngster. Barrett at the corner. Barrett sets up a screen by Randle. Barrett back to Randle. Randle driving. Randle shoots far angle off the rim and rebounded by Atlanta. Trae Young with it. Young sets up off the three-point line. Steps back. Great jumper at the free throw line. This is tipped off. Atlanta wants a call. They're not getting one. Barrett to Noel for three. Off the rim. And rebounded for Young, who is guarded heavily, still at midcourt. The defense there by Payton. And now across by Clint Capella, former Rocket, still at the three-point line. He shoots off the rim and rebounded again by Randall. Driving this through a floater off the rim and rebounded back out again by Atlanta. 8:18 to go in the first. 5-4 Knicks. Tap through and Capella scores on a alley-oop dunk. Good pass by Young and the Hawks 6-5. Yeah, Charles, what's up, man? My Suns just beat the Lakers. Yes, they did, but I'm a big Knicks fan, so that's my team. Randall sets back up a three. I think that's Barrett off the rim and rebounded back out. Over for Young. And it'll be a foul against New York. I think this will be against Elfrid Payton. But this will not be a shooting foul. This will be the first foul of the game. Also, Suns 99, LA, what is it, 90. That was a big win for Phoenix, yes. And Derrick Rose is in, the former Bull and Timberwolf. Hawks Capella. Over to Young. Young at the corner. Young driving. Trae Young looking for a passing outlet. Young will find one up the middle. A drive off the backboard and rebounded back out by New York. They have it. Good outlet pass. Noel sets it for Randall. Julius Randall the drive. Tipped. Rebound. Still up in the air, and Atlanta has it. Bogdanovich was the rebound now at the three-point line. Rebound, but taken back by the Hawks after the miss. And Trae Young sets it up with the Delta logo. Young, great pass. Capella hooks and scores. Derrick Rose will bring this up. Knicks down by 3. 8-5 in favor of the Hawks. Rose wearing white number 4. Out across Rose. Drives. Rose floater blocked. Capella outlet pass. Bogdanovich, though, was the one that was there with the outlet and brought in again. Bogdanovich, and that is a floater and score. And they are letting up a lot of points here as New York will call the first timeout. And we go to commercial. 6:24 to go in the first. Atlanta 10, Knicks 5. They haven't won a series since they won the 2013 Eastern Conference quarterfinals against Boston. A 6-game series win where the Knicks were up 3-0 in the series, and then Boston won Game 4. Close and handedly won Game 5 in the Garden, and then the Knicks went to TD Garden and won Game 6, and then were just flattened by Indiana in the next round. And since then, they haven't been to the playoffs. But just like that time, they have home court. If there are enough upsets, it's not likely, but the Knicks could have home court in the NBA semifinals. If there's time, we'll also broadcast some of the hockey games, the end of them, or some of them in halftime. Shouldn't be, I don't know how much time, though. Nashville won another game late in double overtime, guys. Luke Cunnin. Avs have a 1-goal lead over St. Louis in the third, with the Avs having a chance to force handshakes in St. Louis. No score in Washington. Bruins, if they win, will eliminate the Caps from the playoffs. And then the nightcap, Edmonton and Winnipeg. Winnipeg up 2-0 in Winnipeg. That's where that will be. As we wait for the As you can see, hey, Avs fan, I know you're watching your team right now. They're up 2-1 over the Blues. The chance to force handshakes, as we said. Nashville won today in double overtime. As you can see on the post, what the score is. The Hawks have a 5-point lead over New York here in the first quarter. The Knicks' last playoff game, and last playoff home game since Game 5 of the 2013 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Indiana Pacers. And Julius Randle, who's been really good, he's talking right now, former Laker. But yeah, I would wish 3-1 now, nice. I would wish your Nuggets good luck, but they're playing my second team, Portland, so I'm not going to do that. I wonder who that would be that made it 3-1. But yeah, now it's 3-1 Avs, so it doesn't look likely that the Blues will get out of this game and that their season will be over. And, of course, another game of forced handshakes in Washington. No score in that game early in the first. Also, I should be able to do some hockey games at halftime and at the end of this game, but I'm not sure. I probably will. But I'm not going to change the hat or anything. It's Mikko Rantanen, 3-1. Nice. Both my top teams, though, in down 3-1 in the playoffs in the NHL. But here's Randall, right at the left circle. Noel sets it up to Derrick Rose. Rose dropped it back up. Noel for 3, and it's rebounded out for Atlanta. Atlanta up by 5. Trae Young from the 3-point line. Young guarded by Rose. Young sets up, guarded by Rose and Randall. Alley-oop again, score. Collins. It's an alley-oop. All right, then I'll wish your Nuggets good luck too. An alley-oop for Collins, who dunked it down. A good pass by Trae Young. Trying to move in. Randall, what a back pass to that corner line at the 3-point line. It's back to Julius Randall. He fakes a 3 and a shot by the corner, and that rebounded out as he missed the shot. Knicks are not making their shots. Back over for Bogdanovich. Rebounded out. Didn't make the 3-pointer. Here's R.J. Barrett. Barrett up the middle. Barrett! Figueroa score! Barrett, and it's a 3-point or 5-point game again. Trae Young. Guarded by Rose. The screen works. Young, a good pass. Faked again. At the baseline. And they're calling a foul against New York. That's the second one. Fans don't like it. And here's the drive by Barrett. And they do not like, these fans in New York do not like this call against Jared Harper. And back Gallinari over to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by number 30, Julius Randle. Randle has it, the 3-point line. Randle tries for a screen, wasn't goal. Derrick Rose will get it. Rose, a floater. Rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Trae Young will have the ball. Young looking at the corner of the 3-point line. He drives in by the 5G spot and back out to the 3-point line and drives for a floater. Pass and score. Trae Young again. And Taj Gibson led the ball. It's a Porzingis jersey. I don't have any jerseys of any Knicks still playing. There's a screen by Gibson. And the floater rebounded out by Portland again, or by Atlanta again. I do have a Knick jersey of a player on Portland, though, and that's Carmelo Anthony, as this is back out to the circle. Back by former Nick Gallinari. Out to Bogdanovich again to score. 10-point lead for Atlanta in game 1. And they pressure. Knicks need something and fast. Derrick Rose. Pass out to Julius Randle. Randle has Rose right out there. Randle drives. What a move by Julius Randle. He scores. Julius Randle has been the motor for this Knicks team. And he keeps them alive in the first quarter that could have gone out really badly. Bogdanovich, great spin move. He missed the shot, and he puts in the rebound and score. Back to a 10-point lead for the Hawks. Derrick Rose, guarded by Bogdanovich. Rose looking for a screen. Will get one. Rose up the middle. Rose the move. Score! Derrick Rose. Back to an 8-point deficit for the Knicks. They need stops. Long two. Score. No, it was actually a three-pointer. Not even a two. So that's even worse. 11-point lead. 22-11 Atlanta. Well, of course, yeah. I understand that. RJ Barrett gets the ball. Barrett, floater blocked. But it's still Nick Ball. Collins slapped that out. New York will call another timeout. 22-11 Hawks here in game one of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals between the Knicks and Atlanta.
Sportsbook is your home for NBA playoffs action. Only FanDuel lets you bet same-game parlays, so you can turn a little bet into a big payday every playoff game. And after tip-off, you can stay in the action with live betting all game long. Then, get your winnings in as little as 24 hours. Place your first bet risk-free.
Yeah, right now it's still 3-1, and for Boston, Washington, it's no score. I don't know if you watched the Nashville game, but Ken Daniels was actually broadcasting that game, which was really cool. I didn't see the double overtime because I was eating dinner, but I'll probably watch it later and see how he called it. His first overtime game that he's called since the last game of the regular season for Detroit and Columbus when the Jackets won in OT. And the first the first Nashville overtime game in that building he's called since the Wings beat the Preds. And oh no, that wasn't in Nashville actually. That was against Nashville. Yeah, I watched most of it, but I didn't watch the actual end. Goes to the box, high stick. This is a really important power play for the Blues. All right, back to this game. There's Tom Thibodeau, who is a finalist for Coach of the Year. He used to coach Minnesota and Chicago, so of course he knows Derrick Rose very well. And what can the Knicks do here, down 11? You don't want to give Atlanta the home court advantage because that would mean obviously tie series going to their barn. He's a sixth man of the year finalist, which is they don't have that in hockey. It's basically like your bottom sixth, your last sixth player, who is the best last sixth player in the league, and he's a finalist for that. Julius Randle, Jeremiah Grant, and Michael Porter Jr. are most improved player finalists. I would probably say Randle would be the guy that could win that the most because he's been great all year long. Up 3-2. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Tarasenko, a guy that won that award 3 times, twice with Houston and once with the Clippers for Atlanta, is Lou Williams. He's in there. Here's Randall, got at the 3-point line, then drove in, then shoots. And this is tapped, but it's kept in. Derrick Rose for 3. No, he won't take it. He will pass it off. And this will be shot for 3. Barrett rebounded out, tapped. Whose ball is it? I think Nick Ball. It will be Nick Ball. Derrick Rose. Out, almost lost it. But now back out to Randall. Julius Randle. Good pass to the corner. Stepped up again. Rolling through. The first foul of the game against Atlanta. And this will be a shooting foul. Barrett will shoot 2 from the line. A blocking foul against the Hawks. RJ's better is the chant here in Madison Square Garden. Barrett misses the first. Now they don't chant anything, and that's good because he scores on the second. Back to a 10-point deficit. Knicks have got to play good defense. Stepped up back for Gallinari. Rebound. He missed the 3. It's taken by the Knicks. Back out again. Randall hasn't scored. I'll let this pass off. It's tipped there. A floater. Burke. Score! And now 22-14. This might be something. Payton, excuse me. And now a foul against New York, I think, again. Quickly is into the game for New York. Barrett goes to the bench. This is his first time in the NBA playoffs for the rookie Quickly. A pass out. Another screen. And then a shot. Rebounded out by Rose. Derrick Rose with it. Rose up the middle. Rose away. He scores. Derrick Rose. 6-point deficit. What a rush by D. Rose. Gallinari has it. Daniel Gallinari guarded by Taj Gibson. Gibson and Gallinari. He beats him to the net, and Gallinari will score. Good play on Taj Gibson. Another one of those former Chicago Bulls. Randall will draw a foul against Gallinari, who, if you know him well, Avs fan, he's a former Nugget as well as a Knick. And this is the rush by Rose. What a play by him. Taking the pass and now got it off to Rose. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Randall from Gibson. Randall passed back to Gibson. Randall faking the shot. Randall on Gallinari. Back to Gibson. This is tipped. This is tipped off a Hawk. New York ball. Yeah, they shoot it immediately because there's 0.7 on the clock. This hits the rim. This will count, but the Hawks rebounded it. Got the rebound. 25 seconds to go in the first, but there is a shot clock. So the Hawks can't hold it the whole time, but they're going to hold it for most of the time. She's about a 7 to 8 second difference between shot and game. They've got to shoot it quickly. They will try. Rebounded, tapped. Knicks got it, Randall. They've got to shoot it. 2 seconds to go. Rose, a weird 3 off the board and out. End of the first, 24-16 Atlanta. Knicks didn't do well in the middle of the quarter, but in the first, in the end, they were balling out. In the first game in 8 years in the playoffs, in the first quarter, the Knicks down by 8, 24-16. Also, we should have puck drop in Bell MTS Center in Manitoba very soon. Again, I'll try to do both of those games. Even though it doesn't make sense, for both of those games, I think I'm going to go to the other room, even though I'll be behind. Just because it's just easier for me.
With Allstate, drivers who switch saved over $700. Saving is easy when you're in good hands. Allstate, make your call to switch today.
Now, I don't know if you know this. I know you don't watch a lot of basketball, Avs fan, but there are no intermissions between first and second quarters, so we should be back soon for the second quarter. There's a bit more commercial time, but there isn't really intermission time like there is in hockey. Also, Shea Weber got fined $5,000 for the cross-checking hit in that nasty playoff series in Game 2. Also, they might be making Knight his first Stanley Cup playoff start against the Lightning in Game 5, which I think is a very gutsy move and might not be a bad move. And also, we don't know if Kucherov will play in Game 5 of that series tomorrow. So, interestingly enough, on that works. Still no score. Bruins are on the power play. And with 8:33 to go in the third, it's still 3-2 Avs. I know I didn't know how much you watched. So, because some people I've seen in this on my streams have only watched hockey and barely watch football or basketball, don't know the rules that well. So I didn't know how much you watch other sports. They know as much or sometimes more than me at hockey, but maybe not more, but they sometimes know far less than other sports. So. Also, if you want to watch this Avs fan, I know you're watching the Blues, you can watch it on, for you, you just watch it on TNT. Now, I'm watching it on MSG, which is the Knicks feed, because I can get it, but I think you would just watch the national feed, which is TNT. I don't know how long the Knicks will, when they're in the playoffs, will get coverage. Because I know for the National Hockey League, it used to be 2 rounds. In 2010, they made it only 1 round. Or might have been 20. Well, I don't remember when they changed it. And now it's only 1 round. I don't know how long it is for the NBA. I'm not positive. I would probably vouch 2 rounds or 1 round. Here's Rose for 3. He hit the rim. 11:40 to go in the second. Capella is out there for Atlanta. Drive up the middle. This is a wayward pass back to midcourt for Gallinari. He's guarded well. Danilo Gallinari. Long 3. Score. Actually, they counted a 2. So back to a 10-point lead. I know I saw that. Rose fakes it through. Rose spins. Good pass up. Randall to the corner. Derrick Rose has it. Rose guarded by Gallinari. Rose, great pass. Off for 3. Score! Brooks. A big 3-pointer for the Knicks. Hawks will bring it up. 2 of 10 of the Knicks for a 3-point range. Capella is stripped of the ball. This is Atlanta ball. They're saying it went off of Gibson. Gibson is protesting that it did not go off of him. Let's see. Oh, it looked like it went off Capella's leg. That's what the play-by-play guy Frazier is saying. This is a pass off, and Capella will get it. They do count Nick Ball. 7-point lead for Atlanta. Gallinari, the 3. Off the rim and out of bounds. Nick Ball. And it's interestingly enough, as Frazier again said, that Gallinari is not trying to drive. He's just trying to shoot the 3-pointer. Good pass out. Derrick Rose has it again. Julius Randle from the 3-point line. Up the middle, pass again. Gibson dunks it home. Gibson, 5-point deficit. Great play by Gibson, who has been invisible till that play, and the Hawks score just like that. Off a long 2. That was a shot in through. Rose scores! Rose, a finger roll through. They bring it up Bogdanovich again. 28-23 Hawks. Bogdanovich. And he occurs a foul. This is against Quickly. Now this is Rose's play, and it was on Capella and on Bogdanovich, who with Trae Young are some of the biggest threats that Atlanta have. Back out, and Bogdanovich scores. Or no. It was Huerter, and they do count it. Seeing if there was a foul, and try to see if they were going to call the foul before the bucket, but no. They do call. They say it is. I think he is. I'm not sure. He did score, and now the free throw coming, and Huerter scores on the free throw. And it's back to an 8-point deficit. 31-23 Atlanta. I think even the Atlanta scoring, I think the Knicks low scoring is going to be a problem. Quickly has it, screened by Gibson. Quickly out there, and another foul against the Knicks. Must have been not a foul, a turnover. The foot hit the end line. They said he was out of bounds. Long two. Gallinari fakes the three. And now he shoots the three. In and out. Rebounded by Quickly. Again, that's the point. He wasn't trying to drive it. The point, Quickly fakes a drive. Quickly blocked. And now back out, a shot from the corner. Score! Brooks again. Capella, back to Huerter. That's a long pass and a long three and score. That's been an issue. Atlanta is making their three-pointers. The Knicks are not. And the Knicks haven't shot many because good defense at the perimeter. Rose stripped. Out there for Stells. Up a good pass. Gallinari the three again. In and out. Rebounded by Brooks. 9-point deficit. Brooks. They may need a three here. Foul against Huerter. Knicks will take that. 8:11 to go in the second. 34-25 Hawks. Now they're booing. I don't know what. They think that should have been a lane, or they might just be booing Trae Young because he's back in the game. Yeah, I think they're just booing Young. And Nerlens Noel is back in the game for New York. Knicks will get it. Back out. That's a deep three. Score! Oh, my. That would have been a blue line ripper if it was the Rangers ice. That was an incredible three. That was just a long-range missile. Hawks for three from the corner off the rim. Rebounded, and this is Nick Ball. A 30-feet bomb by the rookie Quickly. With only 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. And yes, he has ice in his veins. Quickly brings it up. Quickly screened by Noel. And Quickly comes back over to Rose. Derrick Rose, guarded by two. Rose fakes the pass and gets it off. And now to Noel. Noel a shot. Score! 4-point deficit now. This is close. 34-30 Hawks. Trae Young. Finger rolls. Score off the backboard. Back to a 6-point lead for them, and now Brooks has it. Brooks at the free throw line. Great pass. And slammed home. Tippin. Just like that. Timeout Atlanta. 36-32. Knicks are back in it. Not Tippin. What an incredible dunk, and Madison Square Garden is buzzing again. The Knicks trail by 4 and only 4. What a slam dunk by Toppin, almost posterizing the incredibly massive Clint Capella. And the rookies, Quickly and Toppin, have enlightened this crowd. 36-34 Hawks. Thank JC for that nickname. Nice. It's kind of funny. Two of my brothers are actually at this game. It's pretty awesome. Playoffs. You know how big that is. You have 3:06 to go in the third. Blues still down by 1. We got 6:05 in the first. Bruins and Caps. No score there. As I said, I'll stream both games, the hockey games, but I'm not going to go and try to get the hats. I'm basically just going to wear this.
It's like a soap opera. Yep, you can sell them online. That's what I was thinking.
Honey, you should Squarespace that.
Squarespace? What is that, a website or something?
Squarespace.
You got just one.
It's getting late in that game. They're going to need something quickly for that hockey team. No, I still haven't dropped the puck in Winnipeg. It should be soon, though. Oh, I think they're waiting for the Avs-Blues game to be over. They still should drop it, at least. The puck should drop around a CBC, at least, too. I'm so hoping Winnipeg wins. I don't know if you know, my second favorite team in Canada is the Jets. Binnington at the bench. Oh, boy, here we go. So I really hope Winnipeg wins. I'm rooting for them. I mean, I picked Edmonton to go to the final, sure, but, I don't really care. It was funny, too, because Tommy loves the Oilers. I really like the Jets. So we kind of sat, when I went to the Phillies game, we kind of sat there and watched the game. Nathan, that's enough. That's racist. You're getting your mod removed, and you're getting timed out. That is, you might have tried to say it as a joke, but that is very racist the way that came out. So no. Young floater in and out, tapped off the backboard, bobbled. Capella has it. Pass off to Young. Young with it. Out through a shot, they score. That was a three-pointer. I don't even know where it was. Must have been at the corner. So they extend the lead. Now it's a bit bigger. This is tighter coverage. Here's Rose. Alley-oop to Noel, and it got tipped and blocked. And now they'll have movement. It's a 4-on-2. Basically, Bogdanovich shoots and scores the three-point line. A two-pointer, actually, they called it. It's back to a 9-point lead for Atlanta. Derrick Rose. Out for Burks. Score! Burks! And one. Alexander Burks. Just as Atlanta was taking the momentum back, it swings in favor of New York. As their bench players are getting it done, but Burks hits the rim, and the Hawks will take the rebound. They're only 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Knicks are. They haven't been to the free throw line much. Atlanta hasn't either. There's been not many shooting fouls. Getting away from Rose is Trae Young. Crossover back on Rose. Still a crossover. He'll shoot a long-range three and an out. But he's got good accuracy and rebounded out by Derrick Rose. Rose with it. Slides up the middle. Rose drawing a foul. No foul called. Now there will be. I don't know if it's a foul, but it is New York ball. I believe 5:36 to go in the first half. Ref, you suck is being called here. Yes, it's Nick Ball, but the Knicks thought that should have been a foul. 16 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pass out for Burke. Burke doesn't shoot. Burke up the middle. Burke slides back and sends it on across. Off on through and a floater. Score! That'll work for the rookie quickly. 5-point deficit again. Out again. Trae Young, and they are screaming. They are really loud here in Madison Square Garden again. As is Capella, and finger roll, he scores. Hey, Trent. Derrick Rose scores! Rose got the ball back, and he scores. And here goes Trae Young. Back and forth pace. End to end. Trae Young. Floater. Rebound. Atlanta has the rebound. And it slips to the corner, and they still have it. 10 seconds to go, though. I don't think it hit the rim, so they have to still keep on going. Here's a pass. And edged in. Floater. They'll score. 45-38 Atlanta. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. In the first half. A three! Count it! It's up. It's top. And the rookie who had the big dunk, 5 points for him. A long-range three. It's a 4-point deficit. 4-point lead for Atlanta. Up, that should be handshakes in St. Louis. Okay, here we go for that game. Foul against New York, I believe. So it'll be an Avs power play goal, even though it's just an empty netter. All right, good to know. So they should be on to round two, a sweep against St. Louis. But back to the basketball game. Young. That was a weird alley-oop to the corner, and this is set out. A three-pointer on its way. Airballed. Knicks have the rebound. Quickly. The bench points heavily favoring the Knicks. Long-range bomb quickly again. Knicks down by one. The Garden is going nuts. Everyone is on their feet here in Madison Square Garden. Trae Young blocked. Knicks have it. R.J. Barrett. 3:20 to go in the quarter. Julius Randle sets. Randle blocked, and there's a foul against New York. They're calling a charge against Randle. But another just missile by Quickly. Incredible. Going to have to play good defense here. Emmanuel Quickly, 8 points. And 6 of those 8 points were just missile threes. Out for Bogdanovic. Sets up. Good defense at the three-point line. Bogdanovic rolls through. That alley-oop hit the backboard. Rose almost picked off Bogdanovic. Pass over to Randle. He almost lost it. It's lost, but it's out of bounds. And it's Hawk ball. Another turnover. We go to commercial. Hawks will have the ball. 2:55 to go in the second quarter of the first half. Atlanta 45, New York 44. That name alone is not good. Sweep.
Volvo has more 2021 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus awards than any other brand.
When my wife asked if I could watch our 11 grandkids, I said, sure, how hard can it be? It's hard. But one decision that's always easy is choosing Cambridge pavers. Only Cambridge pavers are made with Armature, a unique process that produces a rich color that looks beautiful for years to come. I know a few things about protection.
Visit Athenia Mason Supply today. We've all seen the low prices for mobile phone plans. But when you look closer, in order to get those low prices, you need to sign up for more than one line. And if you want just one line, prices will skyrocket. Not with Altice Mobile. The price you see is the price you pay. Altice Mobile, starting at $14 a month per line. All on a network with nationwide coverage.
Hopefully Knicks can win.
Switch to Altice Mobile.
No. Avs fan. Excuse me. Trent, you're a Sixers fan, right?
The world brought us change, but it didn't change who we are. And together, we're telling the world, keep climbing.
And yes, she said, yep, Avs win it 5-2. So the series is over. To the second round go the Avalanche for the third consecutive year. They beat the Flames 2 years ago. They beat Arizona last year. They beat St. Louis. This is the first time they've swept the Blues in the playoffs, and now Boston, Washington, scoreless after one. And we're underway in Winnipeg. Still no score early in the first. Since starters were recorded 1970 to 71, R.J. Barrett is now the I missed it, but whatever. It was trivia. MSG always does trivia. Wait, the Knicks have the ball? No, Hawks do have the ball. Good defense by New York. This is outletted over to Trae Young. Big oop and score. Two-handed dunk by Young and back out. And Knicks will have it. They're down by 3. Here is Rose. Up the middle. Randall. Weird two-pointer. It is tapped up, and Randall gets the rebound. And Randall sets out through. And a pass to Rose. Fakes the 3. Rose, power move, scar. Rose, 47-46, Hawks have the lead. Rose got it back through for that 1-point deficit. Here's Trae Young. What a backhand pass. And he switched out again. Trae Young, a deep 3. He scores. Talking how very Steph Curry-like was that 3-point attempt. And switched over from pass through to Randall. Julius Randall! He slides it in! Knicks down by 2. 95 seconds to go in the first half. Trae Young pass, deflected, but they keep in a power move and score. Back up by 4, go the Hawks. Julius Randle out over for Quickly. Quickly switches this up. He spins. Passed over for Noel is a bad pass. It's picked off by the Hawks. Noel falling down to try to grab the ball back. Another steal attempt that wouldn't go. And a three-pointer from the corner hits the outside. Rebounded out by quickly, less than a minute to go. By Barrett, excuse me. R.J. Barrett with it, guarded tightly. Barrett has it. Barrett again. Barrett sets up to Randall. Randall driving. Randall spins. Barrett, three-pointer from the corner. No. Rebounded by Young. Young going fast. Young shoots a three off the rim and out, and rebounded by Randall again. Gotta watch the shot clock here. Randall, less than 30 seconds to go in the half. And it's up the middle. And Noel, foul against Atlanta. This should be free throws for the Knicks. 23 seconds to go in the second. There is no shot clock, so it's not likely that the Knicks will get much chance to tie the game if he makes both free throws. They have not been good on the line today. This is a really good chance for them. Former New Orleans Pelican at the free throw line. He makes the first. You want to have the lead, but for the way they played in the middle of that first quarter and early in the second, as Nil Kina, who doesn't play a lot, will check in, to go down to enter the first half only down by 2 or 4 points would not be bad, or if it's tied. Noel, the second free throw. Score! No shot clock. The Hawks will have the ball up by 2. Knicks pressure. Trae Young steps it up. Young, there's a screen. Young's going to hold it. 10 seconds to go in the second. They're going to hold for the last shot. They definitely are. Young will try to cross over. He goes back to midcourt. 5 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Noel will shoot it, or Trae Young will shoot a three, but Collins got tripped up with 4.4 now. This is not, I don't think the Hawks are in the bonus. So this should not be a free throw. So they'll get the ball back with 4.4 to go. It's very unlikely the Knicks get this ball back unless they steal it here. Inbound pass, almost deflected away. Trae Young will pass it off. And here is a chance for a three out, in and out by Gallinari. Knicks will enter the intermission in the first half down, but only by 2. And for the way that they played early on, this is pretty good. 52-50 Hawks at the end of the first half. Mantha was fine? Yeah, I heard that. A big win by your Sixers today, yeah. Oilers won. I'm going to actually stream that now. Hold on. After the game is over, I'm going to stream all the hockey. Go Caps. It's intermission right now, so I will stream whatever game's going on in intermission. I think Winnipeg, right? Yeah. What network is that on?
At Ford, we don't rest on our laurels.
NBCSN? Okay.
Innovating across the lineup. We took the Explorer and built it leaner and stronger than ever. The Escape is sleeker.
Stage is yours.
Lazy.
They're a commercial now. Am I losing? Hi, Josh. I'm streaming basketball, then I'll stream hockey later. Go Jets, go, Lilperk 30.
Now's your chance to get an amazing deal on a Honda Civic.
Keegan is putting in the work on me in baseball. 327 to 267. I think it's highly unlikely that I come back.
No wonder the Civic is the best-selling compact car over the last decade. But hurry into your Honda dealer, because this unbelievable deal on the Civic won't last.
He is Ian Happ. I have Arenado and Baez, but they're not gonna put in like 50 points. All right. Barry, we're doing in halftime. We're doing hockey right now. So anybody who likes basketball and was like, what are they doing? That's what's happening. Here's Connor McDavid. Back pass it over. Through he tried to hammer it. No, hammer it over for Puljujarvi. This is step to the corner away from Leon Draisaitl and stepped away. Puljujarvi will try to bank this through again. Draisaitl scored the goal, his first point of the series for McDavid, his first point of the series. Also, Kakak got a pass. Here's Barry in the playoff, right in front, Puljujarvi, and this is tipped wide. Jets will try to send this out to center. They almost send it all the way down. 65 seconds to go on the power play. Jets will try to backdoor this off the corner. Stepped up Mike Smith with Draisaitl out behind him. Draisaitl has the puck and hand it off. Lillard? What about Lillard? This is out of play. 46 seconds to go on the power play. Winnipeg trying to stave a 3-0 lead in the series. Edmonton wanting to make sure there will be a Game 5 in Winnipeg at least, and Edmonton at least, and get back in the series 2-1. There's a high sticking call. Is that against Winnipeg here? Yes. 5-on-3 for Edmonton. 5-on-3 for the Oilers. Edmonton had a 5-on-3 in the third period in Game 2, but they didn't score a goal in that entire game. They've only scored one goal. That happened in the second period in Game 1, before this one. Puljujarvi had the goal. Nurse steps this up and lobbed on through McDavid, trying to tap pass this off the corner. Wait, Draisaitl shoots, he scores! Draisaitl! And it's 2-0 Oilers. Of course, we have the Edmonton game on right now. If anyone's wondering, I'll say it again. We have the game on right now because the Knicks game's at halftime. What a play by Connor McDavid. This is Draisaitl's second goal of the game. And it's the McDavid line. In the 5-on-3, there'll still be a 5-on-4 power play. As what a pass across that was. And then Draisaitl just hammered this over the glove of Connor Hellebuyck. Good pass, McDavid. Nugent Hopkins trying to get a whack. Yamamoto, and then Draisaitl right over the glove of the American goalie. And Hellebuyck must be going, I thought I had coverage here. Face off won by Edmonton, I believe. That is Barry. Stepped it on up. Also, Josh, how happy are you that our Blazers, they're your first team, they're my second team, got to have fans Nuggets last night? That must be great. Josh, if you're still here. Pass across, McDavid. The middle stepped ahead. Barry, minute 10 to go in the power play. Draisaitl with it. Pass out across. Step to the corner. Lined on through. There's a shot. Tipped again, Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl. This is the 5-on-4 power play. The second one with Thompson in the box. Barry sets it up to the left circle. A shot. Save Hellebuyck. No rebound. And immediately The Jets go after Puyarvi with a few shoulders being thrown. They're not really punches, but grabbing. Oh, that's right. Your first team's Toronto. That's right. They're your second team as well. Your first team's Toronto. Oh, that's correct. I'll smack 0-1 in both of your faces. It's not relevant to basketball, bro. You know that, Avs fan, you know that Josh hates the Avs too, right? It's not like he knows that the Avs beat the Canucks, but he like kind of likes them when they're not playing Vancouver. Like he hates them just like I do. We know that you're normal and you're a great guy. We just don't like your hockey team. Yeah, my first team's doing pretty good. You know, the Knicks. Oh, no. That's enough. If I hear the Lemieux hit, you're gone. Because that would be, number 3 team. Darnell Nurse drops this off. Here's Connor McDavid up the middle. McDavid to the corner. McDavid, he's behind. He tried to pass it through. An Oiler went down. The power play still going. Draisaitl tipped off the glass. 22 seconds to go on the man advantage. Darnell Nurse has it. He had a point on the Puljujarvi goal in game 1. Stepped it off the corner, tried for Draisaitl. This is tipped all the way down. And have to go get it as Darnell Nurse. 10 seconds left in the Edmonton power play. They scored on the 5-on-3. They'd like to score on the 5-on-4 to make it 3-0 Edmonton. Ethan Bear will chop this in. They step this across, and Jets will send this down. It's intercepted off a backhander. The penalty's over. Thompson out of the box. Tonti's hit a grand slam. Awesome. Also, Josh, I don't know if you saw it. Nathan, I don't know if you saw it because you didn't see it because you weren't in that Discord. But I should have showed it to the other Discord. But I was at the Phillies Red Sox game on Friday, the 11-3 Boston win. That was pretty great. No, I didn't see it. Chipped off the boards, Thompson at the Edmonton bench. And set it on through. Off the corner, Bear will step this up. At the corner wall, and Ennis try to get there. Ennis and Kyle Connor has it as that top line for Winnipeg. Scheifele stepped up, Pullman, and back out across, looks for Scheifele. Mike Smith will chip this around the net. Out behind again, Jets keep it. There's a shot, Stanley as well, and Kyle Connor has the puck. Connor, back to the point. There's a shot by Pullman, and it couldn't get through. And it's tipped over to center ice. Last game 3, the Winnipeg Jets and the Edmonton Oilers played as one of the great games in Canadian history. Dave Ellett scored the double overtime goal in 1990. That series was 1-1 between Winnipeg and Edmonton. This series is 2-0 Winnipeg. The Jets, that was their best chance to beat Edmonton, and they never had an NHL play. They've never lost to Edmonton in the playoffs in WHA play when they were in the Western Hockey Association when Winnipeg dominated Edmonton in the playoffs. But they had never beaten Edmonton in NHL playoff play, and then the Jets went up 3-1 in the series, but the Oilers came all the way back. Maybe a repeat here. Derek Forbert launched that shot. It was gloved down by Mike Smith. We go to commercial. The Oilers have 2 goals by the German Draisaitl, 2-0 Edmonton. Yeah, that's only you, I think.
With the Honda Civic.
Yeah, but you know that was illegal, bro.
That's because the Civic's responsive performance is matched with excellent.
You know that was a legal hit to Draper's face. Look at the TikTok I put on Discord memes. It's not the hit. Oh, it was a goal. I'm not talking about the hit, Avs fan. I'm just talking in general. I'm not talking about what you posted. I'm just talking about the hit in general.
It was our philosophy. Dedicating every win to the real fans who didn't switch their jersey. How we took a season.
Why? Why are you being weird again, Trent?
Ain't in our existence here. Everything is earned forever.
Not the section you're not in, which was my my bad. I forgot about your section.
Two teams in the first half combined to score 102 points. Over-under for the two teams combined point total for the game.
It was just pictures, though. It wasn't video.
Hawks up by 2 at the break. Back to Mike Clyde and Rebecca for the second half. Enjoy it. It's next right here on MSG.
Also, I think they're getting ready for the start of the second half.
This is not just the post to the post game show. We got the top of the
Oh, good.
30-year-old man is wrestling.
I'm having enough problems with that team. Thank you, Avs fan. I'm having literally enough problems with that team. If you're wondering what the link was, it's an Avs overtime win against team number 6 and my ranks.
Raise each other. Raise hope. When we raise help, we raise everyone.
No, Trent. I'm streaming. I'm not gonna do that. Also, we're underway in the second period. The Caps have a power play in that game. Still in the first, 2-0 Edmonton. I think there's another NBA game on today. I don't remember what it is, though.
You to get vaccinated too. It's okay to have questions, but I can tell you from asking experts and from personal experience.
I think they are better than the Mets this year.
And effective. And
I'm not going to argue about that. This year, I think they are better. I don't know about that. I'm not going to say, like, I'm telling, I don't know about that. I think we're better. I don't actually know. Like, I don't know the stats.
Cancer than John Thurber Cancer Center. Doctors leading a nationally recognized cancer program.
Yeah, Utah, Memphis.
The team leading hundreds of clinical trials. And the ones who aren't. The doctors with internationally renowned
Utah and Memphis. Guys, guess that song from Peter singing. Utah and Memphis. A basketball game in the quarterfinals. Utah and Memphis. It's a 1 seed versus the 8 seed. That was terrible. If you know the song, then you get that stupid joke. Oh, look, a clip of Manhattan. Now we get to the Garden. Knicks and Hawks. Ready to start now.
biggest thing is pick and roll defense, not being able to give up the line. So we got to do a better job of getting into the basketball. And then we got to get our weak side pulled in to protect on the line.
When you take a look at the offense, your bench was terrific in that second quarter. But then for your starters,
Back for the third quarter here.
in the third quarter, what do you do?
52
I'm sure there's some nerves, but now that
to
you're starting to settle in,
uh,
why does that happen?
52 to I get it. I'm just joking. 52 to 50 Atlanta. Watch.
So the biggest thing defensively for our first unit is to be able to do the same thing so we get easy baskets and get our
That's fair, Avs fan. I don't really care. I'm not mad at you. It's like you're gonna trash talk. All right, I'm here. We're underway. Knicks have the ball. They bring it up. Randall with a pass out from the screen. RJ Barrett. And a pass across at the shot off the rim. And Trae Young is going to bring it up. Trae Young will just sit. Trae Young with it. At the three-point line, he's guarded by Nerlens Noel. That screen never worked. Young, the floater, out to the three-point line. And back across, a shot. Score. Hunter. 4-point lead for Atlanta. Nerlens Noel, a pass between the legs, who dropped it off. And back over across for Julius Randle. Corner shot, rebounded out by Atlanta. It's starting again, the inefficient play. Off to Hunter. Finger roll blocked. Noel back out. Noel with it. Noel's going to wait for help. Back to Randle. Julius Randle switches up on Hunter. Randle scores! Julius Randle, it's a 2-point deficit again. Trae Young. Guarded. Young sets up, shoots off the bottom of the rim, and the Knicks rebounded out. They come away with it. Barrett, finger roll, score! The Knicks have tied the game. Game 1 is tied, 54-54. New York and Atlanta. Hawks have the ball. Young. Fake stealing at it. Trae Young has it. Young, pass out for Hunter. Off the rim, rebounded, tipped up high. Capella has the rebound. Capella blocked. And a foul against Noel. Bad call. And Thibodeau doesn't like it. But the Hawks will get the benefit of the doubt and get the call. As ref you suck is the call. The Knicks wanted to challenge the call, but they didn't go and do it. Capella's first free throw. He missed it. It dropped down. I kind of see it. He went for the block, but Noel did hit a little bit of the arm. Second free throw. He scores. Hawks by 1. Next to bring it up. Barrett to Randle. Back to Barrett. Barrett with it. RJ Barrett swings on through. Corner shot. Tipped up high. And the Hawks will get it back. He was pressured and felt like he had to shoot. He's a youngster, so it's a kind of a bad decision. Collins drove up the middle and got the ball poked away, so the Knicks will get it back. Nate McMillan, the interim coach for the Atlanta Hawks, 27-11 is his team. After March 1st, he came back to help his team here in game 1 of the playoffs. Now, it's a whole different season, though. See how good you really are. Julius Randle spins, hooks off the boards of off the backboard, and it went out. He missed the shot, and the Hawks bring this up. Pass. Trae Young. The three-point line. Over to Gallinari, who's pressured. Gallinari, remember, he won't drive. He fakes the three, then passed it off. Then Capella. Up in the middle. Blocked across off of that chance. Knicks will bring up room. Here is Noel faking the three. Shooting far angle and scores! No, it's Noel. Knicks have a 1-point lead. 56-55. Trae Young away from a screen. Young. Floater. He scores. Hawks get the lead back. 57-56. Back out the drive. Rolls in. No. It didn't go. They said it was blocked out. Young again. He scores on a breakaway finger roll. Hawks up by 3. Timeout, New York. 59-56, Atlanta. Guys, I just wanted to let you know, just because I know you wanted to do hockey, but my voice is starting to waver, and I should just, not be streaming the whole time. So I'm just going to stream the basketball game, guys, okay? I will watch the hockey games and communicate with you guys about them, but I am just going to stream the basketball game. I made my decision. Well, this playoff game has been really up tempo and up pace. 1-0 Bruins strike first. Bruins strike first. How about that? Pasternak. So it's 1-0.
Knicks down 3, game 1, third quarter here at the Garden. Time for our Michelob Ultra courtside. Means it's only worth it if you enjoy it, which is why they sent these lucky fans to enjoy the NBA playoffs live and in person. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Well, this is the third meeting in the playoffs of these two teams. The last time all the way back in the 1999 playoffs. That's the year the Knicks went to the finals. It was a second round against the Hawks. And the Knicks swept the Hawks.
Knicks, last time they played Atlanta in the playoffs was 1999, and that was the last time they went to the conference finals, and the last time they went to the NBA finals. A 4-game sweep against Atlanta, and the Knicks would later get swept themselves in the NBA finals to San Antonio. That's been a long time ago. What a game this is. Knicks here in game 1, and you definitely want to win at least one of these games. You really want to sweep both games, but you want to win at least one of these games before you go down to Georgia. Knicks will have the ball. They trail by 3. Rose to Noel, back to Rose. Derrick Rose with it. Rose to Barrett. Barrett steps aside. Over to Randall. Randall, these are the top guns for New York. Here's Barrett, back out to Noel. A 3-pointer, up high and rebounded back by Brooks. Boston 1, Washington 0. Yes, it's Pasternak. Trae Young will have it. He is dangerous. Young steps up. Bogdanovic, in and out. Derrick Rose gets the rebound, and he'll bring it up. Rose with it to Randall. Randall back to Barrett. Dropped it, but gets it back. Barrett, power move. Randall for 3. Dropped up, down, and rebounded by Capella. Again, want to let you know that I will not be streaming the other hockey games. Actually, I'll watch them, but I will communicate with you guys online on Discord and everything else with them. Floater by Young score. Young makes it a 5-point lead for Atlanta. Here is Derrick Rose. Definitely want points on this possession. They double team him. Rose over to Noel. Noel fakes the drive. He goes to the 3-point line, dish again, and back out. And there's a side pass. They score! Noel, he switched. And the Knicks are now only down by 3. Hey, Avs fan, just want to let you know I was saying I'm not going to stream the other hockey games because my voice is starting to waver, but I will communicate with you guys on Discord about them. Here's a pass up for Trae Young. Floater score. Out across, Derrick Rose. Good move. Rose. Pass is intercepted by Capella. Bogdanovic has it, but great tight defense at the 3-point line. Bogdanovic. Back pass. Out again. Blocked by Noel. Randall will have it. He lost it. Are you kidding me? Noel made a great block. He made a good pass. Not great, but a good pass to Randall. And Randall dropped it. He dropped. What a block. He's going in for the dunk. And Noel blocked it, but Randall lost the ball. So the Hawks will get the ball back with the full shot clock because the Knicks had possession. Donovich goes away. Here's a long bomb by Trae Young and rebounded up by Julius Randle. Randle with it. Randle spins, fakes. Randle pass across. This is tight. It's tipped, and it's out of play, and it's New York ball still because it went off a Hawk. 5:41 to go in the third. 63-58 in favor of Atlanta. Substitutions, Noel will go to the bench. Gibson comes on. This is a bigger body that you can use to your advantage, and the young kids are out there. Rose with it. Pass across. Three-pointer. Score! Barrett. His first three in the playoffs, and it's 63-61. Atlanta still with the lead by 2. Young shoots in and out. Rebounded by Derrick Rose. Side pass. 2-on-1. Dunked home by Barrett. Tie game. Barrett has taken over game number 1. Timeout Atlanta. R.J. Barrett. And Madison Square Garden is humming. If I don't like the team, sure. R.J. Barrett with a thundering one-handed dunk. And the Knicks have tied game 1. 63-63, New York and Atlanta.
We went out and started to sell it.
To help us get going, we got the Chase Business Complete Banking account. It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere, and get same-day deposits at no extra cost. It's more than money. It's about building something for our family.
1-0 Bruins, 2-0 Edmonton at the end of the first.
Make more of what's yours.
Again, as I said, I'm not streaming the other hockey games. You hear my voice crack, means my throat's dry. So, but I will talk about them. Just wanted to remind you guys, just in case you didn't hear.
Lease an Elantra for $139 a month, or get an Elantra or Sonata for 0% APR plus $1,000 bonus cash. Hurry in. Hey Siri, show me billion.
Series, what we expected. Hard fought. Two teams going at each other, two very evenly matched teams.
same record. Knicks got the tiebreaker because they won the season series. You got to feel it watching this. This is going to be a long, tough series.
Yeah, you know that Barry, you went to now on that 3 at the half. Was 1-6.
Hawks will have it. Backed out Bogdanovich with the ball. He said the puck. Bogdanovich, long range 3. He scores. First 3-pointer of the half, I think. He said he was over 4, but I thought he hit a 3 earlier. But Derrick Rose is really close to being out. And, they said that this ball went off New York. He lost it. So just like that, the Hawks hit a 3 and forced a terrible New York mistake because that could have been close to half-court violation anyway. And it will be the Hawks with the ball up by 3. Back from Bogdanovich. He won't take the 3. He'll pass it off. Has it now. Up the middle. Floater off the rim. Rebounded. Viner lets Noel. And it's R.J. Barrett with the ball. Barrett steps up. 3-pointer Noel. In and out. Gibson with the rebound. Tossed. Lost it. Lost it again. Got it. And now the Hawks have it. Trae Young. Young. Floater off the rim. Rebounded back by him. Switch to the 3. Gallinari. In and out. Wow, and he was wide open. Gibson pass across to Derrick Rose. Rose. Long 2. In and out. Gibson gets the rebound. Taj Gibson. Back to Rose. Randall trying to get open. But instead to R.J. Barrett. Barrett. Driving. Barrett to Randall. Randall for 3. Off the rim or the bottom of the rim. Hawks bring it up. Gallinari. He passed it back. And it's Bogdanovich trying to direct traffic. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. 3:28 left in the third. 66-63, Hawks. Trae Young. Young. Lost it. And it's Atlanta ball with 3.3 left in the shot clock. So the Hawks are going to have to shoot this ball quickly, as this did go off the forearm of Derrick Rose. Gallinari.
Peter,
Gallinari.
stop shouting. Peter, do you hear me?
Yes.
So stop yelling.
This is a 3-pointer. Score. Rose.
Peter, I can hear you in Grandma's room.
Ignore that, guys.
What's this up?
Young. 3-pointer on its way off the board. Off the backboard. The Knicks with the tie game. And Randall. And this is a foul. Derrick Rose. Over to Barrett. R.J. Barrett back to Rose in a tie game. To Randall. Randall won't shoot. Randall will shoot. He scores! New York by 2. 2:20 to go in the third. Trae Young steps up. Young to Gallinari. Gallinari to Young. Young looks. Young at the corner. Young. They're screaming defense in Madison Square Garden. Less than 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bogdanovich off and rebounded by Rose. Rose away from Trae Young. Rose passed across. Barrett for 3. He airballed it. Is there going to be a foul? No foul called. Randall for 3. Off the bottom of the rim. It's tipped. The Knicks get it. Barrett. No. Rebound score. Barrett got his own rebound. And the Knicks are up by 4. Trae Young brought it out across. Out for Gallinari. Gallinari long 2. In and out. Rebounded back out for Rose. 1:20 to go in the third. Rose. Back over to the corner. Spun through. Great pass. Gibson. He scores. And a foul against Atlanta. He'll have a free throw coming. They're up by 6. New York is. Sold out crowd here in Madison Square Garden, liking what they're seeing. Lower bowl is standing. They are standing. No one is sitting. Gibson for the free throw. Knicks by 7. Atlanta might be calling timeout here soon. 1:10 to go in the third. 10-0 run in the last minute 55 for the Knicks. Bogdanovich deep 3. In and out. Rebounded by Randall. Randall driving. Randall rolls. Rebound. He got it. And he got chipped out of bounds. The ball off of an Atlanta Hawk. New York will get the ball back with 52 seconds to go in the third and 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Also, the Caps down 1-0. Oilers up 2-0. In the second for Washington, and the first for Edmonton. End of the first. Rose. Barrett at the corner 3. In and out. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Hawks will bring this up. Far 2 score. Machado got hurt. Ooh. Rose is going to bring this up. Derrick Rose. Guarded. Rose. Turns through. And he finds Randall. Randall, 10 seconds to go. They got to shoot soon, though, because that shot clock is low. The Hawks are going to take it. Will they shoot quickly? Because they'd be smart not to. And they nail a 3. 3.9 to go in the third. 73-71. Derrick Rose from half court. Airballs it. So the Hawks went with some great shots at the end, even though the Knicks put up a flurry. At the end of the third, New York has the lead, but it's only by 2. Knicks 73, Atlanta 71.
So RJ Barrett, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and none of the points while he came in that third quarter.
Oh, he was electric in that third quarter. How about that finish? The flying left hand on the break, just coming out of nowhere, knocking down threes, and he had that opportunity to stretch the lead to 10, but he missed that free from the corner, and then the Hawks got back into it. I'll tell you, the crowd is really lifting these guys up. The emotion that you feel in a playoff game, there's no feeling like it as an athlete. There it is, the electric slam in transition, and then fighting down low. Remember, this is RJ Barrett's first playoff game. He's the youngest Knick ever to play in the playoffs, and he is absolutely balling out. This is going to be an exciting fourth quarter, Bill.
Only a 2-point edge for the Knicks. What's most important for them to win this game here in the final?
Well, Julius Randle just has to make good decisions. You know, I just think he has to get himself involved in the game a little bit. He has to get lost in the moment. I mean,
So at the end of the third quarter here, they have some analysis, but they should be getting to commercials, and then we should be ready for the start of the fourth. About 12 minutes, I believe, of playoff basketball, unless overtime, and then we'll see if the Knicks can take a 1-0 lead in this best of 7. We go to commercial.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Pito, and we are always ordering food here using DashPass. With DashPass, you get $0 delivery fees.
Boston takes a 2-0 lead. Bergeron. It's not handshake time yet, but the Caps are going to have to find out something quickly. What? What'd you realize? We're back, actually. We are back. Knicks fans are ready for a playoff win, something they haven't had since Game 3 of the Game 4 of the 2013 Eastern Conference semifinals against Indiana. They haven't won in this building in the playoffs. Hi. They haven't won in this building in the playoffs since Game 2 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Can you close that door, please? Thank you. Against Boston. We're not getting Kadri till Game 7, and hopefully we'll win before that, because if you play Vegas, I won't be happy. Because I want Minnesota in that. You know that. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. How you doing? The fourth quarter about to start now. Knicks 73, Atlanta 71. Atlanta to get the ball. They'll have it. Bring it up. 12 minutes away from a 1-0 lead in the series for the Knicks if they can hold on. And this goes to the corner, and a shot from the corner off the side of the net. Here comes Derrick Rose. Rose up the middle. Rose waits. What a move by Rose! And he missed the shot. Rebounded out by Atlanta. Hawks will bring up some more room and space. Out across. A finger roll dropped in. They tie the game.
Hey, John, how are you?
Game 1 is tied.
He's lying.
Derrick Rose will bring the ball up. 73-73. Rose with it. Rose switches. Rose over. The rookie for 3. Rebounded up off of Gibson's fingers, and he couldn't pull it in. Hawks will bring out Lou Williams. No. Rebounded by Gibson. Gibson over to Derrick Rose. Rose. Back out. Rose again. Rose steps ahead. Pass across. That's a good one. Faking through. And is that a foul? Yes. The Atlanta bench was saying travel, but it is a foul against Williams and the Hawks. 10:54 to go in the fourth. Free throw made. 74-73 Knicks. Burks, he makes his first. Burks the second. He scores. Alec Burks, 2 free throws made. 75-73 New York. Stepped up. It's Lou Williams again. Out at the corner. Another pass. Bogdanovich shoots. No! He missed it, but it went off of New York. No, it went off an Atlanta Hawk. Nick Ball. Rose brings it through. Waits. He's covered tightly. He passed it off to Barrett. And R.J. Barrett looks again. Actually, not Barrett. Across Gibson, a screen. Faked it on through. Derrick Rose has it. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rose pulls up. He scores. Another layup. Knicks 77-73. Hawks up at midcourt.
And then we'll put on the Capitals. We're going to see if they're
The
winning.
pass to Gibson. Then a three-pointer by Gallinari, and the Hawks are back in it. Boston 2-0. If you're wondering, it is Bergeron and Pasternak who have the goals in Washington. Earlier, of course, the Avalanche swept the Blues, and also Nashville in double overtime. Cunnin. It's still 2-0 Edmonton in that game against Winnipeg. Here's Gibson. Gibson's going to hand this off, and the youngster's going to pass across. He'll move through for a basket. A wide floater. He scores!
Our oldest son, Tony's at this game.
3-pointer lead for New York.
Playoffs.
Emmanuel quickly, he had those 2 long-range 3-point missiles that just guests. Back across, pass deflected. Three-pointer on its way. Off the side. Gibson wanted a rebound. Gibson has it. The former Chicago Bulls are at it again.
Button on the side.
Quincy with it. Quincy. Look at the lower ball. They're on their feet. And a foul against Atlanta. 9:02 to go in the fourth. I think this foul is against the former New York Knick, Gallinari. Of course, New York fans will always have a grudge against the organization because of the fact that Steph Curry was not picked and Gallinari was in the 2009 NBA draft. But currently, New York is putting him in a clinic. He had the 2 threes, but he doesn't drive. Noel is back on the court. This is passed back to Derrick Rose. He's had the ball a lot tonight. Derrick Rose passed off again. Set up. Randall. Top 3, Burke. And a foul coming up. This might be a 3-point play. I think it's going to be because I think he's going to have threes, and Bogdanovich is going to get the foul here against him. He had a really good start, but he's been mired with missed threes and fouls all night long. And yes, that will be 3 free throws on their way. First free throw. He got it.
What do you want? And sure. You look at me.
Dad,
Look
what
at me.
is your soccer team?
Second one. He scores.
Your soccer team.
We have a brief commercial, about 15 seconds, and then I'll have the third one.
We need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccinanswers.org so you can make
Third one on its way.
What is your soccer team?
He hits it. Brooks scored all 3 of them. Hawks to bring it up. Out through 2 screens. Up the middle, Bogdanovich scores. Bogdanovich just hit a 3-pointer from the corner, and the Hawks are now only down by 3 again. Derrick Rose has the ball. Rose, that's a good screen by Noel. They've been living by their screens. Back over. What a spin move. Shoots far angle off the rim and rebounded by Atlanta. Bad shot by New York.
No, like your soccer team.
Back out, up the middle. No defense. Finger roll score. And it is now only a 1-point game as it looks like Young wants to get back into the game. New York will call a timeout. We go to commercial. They're going to have to deal with Trae Young. He's coming back in the game. 82-81, New York. With 8:12 to go in the fourth.
What are you making?
Remember, I will be watching hockey games later, but I will not be streaming them.
You won't survive.
We have to try.
3:33 to go in the second period, guys, in the Washington game. 2-0 still, Pasternak and Bergeron for the Boston Bruins. And the second period is almost midway through it. 2-0 Edmonton. Draisaitl has both goals for the Oilers.
Pen, okay?
My dad doesn't know the soccer team.
Hold fast.
His favorite soccer team?
Or dreams, though. I was there and feel.
Soccer.
Red Bulls.
Soccer team. Like the soccer
Football.
team. The soccer team. Just the soccer team. Just remember.
I don't know, Nathan. I don't know. It's just some kid. This is why I'm usually in that other room, but like I didn't want to be behind because half of the community would have been like, "You missed this. You're behind." Oh. Or like my parents would come in and go, the Knicks are winning, and I'd be like, I'm not there. So that's one of the reasons why I did want to do the game out here. So you're subjective to. Now, I know, no, Trent, that's not the kid. But that's not. That's you guys are idiots. All right, we're ready. I gotta say the rookies for the Knicks have been great in this playoff game. RJ Barrett's the youngest Knick ever to play in the playoffs, and he's had a fantastic night. He's hit a bunch of threes. He had 2 electrifying dunks. And then you bring in the veterans. You bring in Randall. You bring in Noel. You bring in Taj Gibson.
He needs to elbow Trae Young right in the face.
Okay, we don't condone that, but
I would crush him.
more of the issue, though, I think, as I had Young as more of the issue, I think the biggest problem for the Knicks here is Clint Capella, a big center, has been a big problem for them. He's got a lot of rebounds. Former Rocket, he is a big player. Emmanuel Quickly, though, hit just 2 incredible three-pointers. I'm telling you, as I said earlier in the broadcast, guys, if this was the arena was spread the way that the other team in this arena plays, that would have been a blue line drive, Mark Stahl-esque, because of where he shot the three-pointer. Brought in by Derrick Rose. You're in the hospital? No, I'm not going to show you. I don't. Rose sets up. Quickly. Floater. No. Off the rebound. Then he scores. Knicks have also potted in a lot of points on their own rebounds. Back across and step through a floater again. In. Knicks up by 1. Derrick Rose. Hey, Avs fan, ignore the noise. There's a lot of talking in this area. Rose steps up, and this got deflected out of bounds. This is New York ball. $7:27 to go in the game. In regulation, at least. Randall. Julius Randle off the rim. Not the type of shot you want him to take. Pass across. Gallinari. Is he out of bounds? No, but this pass is picked off. Noel to Randall. Randall to Quickly. No, I just said they're my second favorite Canadian team. They're 7 on the list. I don't like everyone. Corner shot. Score. Burks. Timeout Atlanta, 6:58 to go in the fourth. The Knicks are up by 3, and we go to commercial. Ha, Avs fan, but you know, for real. Again, guys, as I told you, I'm going to watch some hockey after this, but I will not be streaming it. I have to batter that into your guys' heads so you don't go, oh, are you going to stream the Capitals game?
De fútbol. No, de fútbol, de americano. Giants? No, pero de fútbol. Giants.
Hi, Alexis.
This is Alexia.
Alexis is someone that is on this stream. Alexis, Montreal. Sorry, guys. Montreal won the other night. What do you think about Paul Byron and the shorthanded goal against the Maple Leafs? Yo, my mother is in this room, and there's a kid named Alexia, and I said, hi, Alexis, and she thought I was talking to her. He's just talking to you, Alexis. Yep. Just tell the people at your house to say hi. No. Thank God the stream is almost over. Alexis, I will say that goaltending by Carey Price was incredible. I was telling people I was on the radio show, I was talking about how Carey Price, the goaltender from Montreal, is, he's the guy you want in your foxhole because he always shows up. He only played one game in the AHL. When am I streaming tomorrow? No idea. I don't even know if I will be streaming, just because I'm trying not to stream every single day so I get burnt out. But I don't know. Nathan, stop.
At Ford, we don't just build tough trucks. We set the bar and kept raising it. We took the F-150 and made it the toughest.
But anyway, he played only one AHL game with the Laval Rocket, and he didn't play the last 10 games in the regular season. He comes out in the first game and he only lets in one goal against Toronto. And then that was a good game one. Game two, they really put pucks on him, but like he was still good.
Don't miss your chance to sign up for
You
the
need
FanDuel
whatever you
fifth quarter.
have, or
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things we want to get done. Some of the stuff is outdoors with like the cement and railings and flattening, make a shed and to put a generator on. But when stuff in the house, like sheetrocking and
What?
painting and stuff like that.
What? Oh, all right, Trent. That's enough. That's enough for you. Alexis, what do you think about the Habs game? What do you think about game one and game two, Alexis? 6:58 to go in the fourth. And we talked about how he brought in Rose. He brought in Gibson, two guys that he coached in Minnesota and Chicago, and they have flourished. They worked well in Chicago. They didn't work well in Minnesota, but sorry, Timberwolves fans, the Minnesota organization has not been great, but they were able to do somewhat with him. But they come to New York, and they really fill their roles. That's what it's been, just filling roles. Hawks have it. Capella. That's back out, and this is foul against New York. Foul against New York, but it is good defense. Now, Quickly thinks that this should be a foul against Atlanta, but no. This will be the Hawks' ball. Here is Trae Young, blocked by Noel. Oh, the corner foul. They called a foul against Noel on another block before, and Noel is having a problem with his leg. His calf strain. Nerlens Noel. Now the crowd is in full-on booze. They're going to come after Young here because Young is the most wanted man in New York City right now in Manhattan because of what's going on with this. Young's going to have free throws. First free throw score. Trent, you're getting timed out. Nerlens Noel went to the bench. 6:43 to go in the fourth.
He hasn't gone yet.
Second period still going for Edmonton, Winnipeg. Second period is over in Washington. Caps down 2-0. They have 20 minutes to try to force a game 6 in the north end. The referees are looking to see if that was a foul. I mean, you already made the first free throw. You can't knock that off the – they didn't put the first shot on the board. So they're still looking at this. That Trae Young did not count. Now,
no foul there.
Did that hit the finger? That's what we're looking at. Did Noel hit Young's finger? You see Rose chasing here. Rose was really back behind the play. Now, I think what they might look at is before he made the block, Noel was kind of hooking the arm, that right arm of Trae Young. The trainer is looking at Nerlens Noel. Of course, Thibodeau hasn't liked this. The officiating here, I'm sorry, the point will count, has been a bit lackluster. Second free throw is made. Hawks down by 1. Rose will bring it up.
Tape his ankle. Get him back in.
Rose in again. Crossover. Derrick Rose. Screen. Rose, three-point line. Rose, pass to Randall. Randall up at the free throw line. Randall, this is tipped, but it went off a Hawk. Nick Ball with 5 seconds on the shot clock. See if Randall drives. Maybe do you bring in Quickly? We'll see. Noel is still – he's dealing with his calf. Bounce pass over to Quickly. Quickly drives. Quickly off the boards. Quickly tapped again. Gibson has it. Over to Randall. Randall back out. Faking a shot at the corner. Back out. A good coverage defensively by Atlanta. And spinning through. Pass, shot by Burke. Score! Burke! And New York by 3. It's Trae Young. Young, floater, pass across, blocked. Gibson has it. Derrick Rose, ball to ball, wolf to wolf. Foul against Atlanta, against Bogdanovich. And I don't know how many he has, but it's got to be a lot. No, but you might have heard 1-1 in the background here. But what I meant by that is Bogdanovich himself has had a bunch of fouls today, and he's a key player. So I'm wondering how much he has, because if he can foul out in this game, I mean, Atlanta is just not going to have a fun time. Quickly. They weren't in the bonus. Quickly drives. Quickly, no foul called. He's stripped. Hawks with it. Now the Knicks go into the bonus. So the next Atlanta foul will result in Nick 1-1s. Bogdanovich to tie it. No, in and out. And he was wide open too. Maybe not completely wide open, but the defensive coverage wasn't incredible. Julius Randle tries to cross through. Randle driving. Randle! Foul coming! Free throws coming for the Knicks. That was funny, little Perk 30. I know you're also happy because of the Oilers lead. This was what happened here. A drive up the middle, and there are so many celebrities here in Madison Square Garden. 11, the Knicks having a lead here, the 3-point lead. And Julius Randle, who, you know, it didn't work out in LA with the Lakers. And he comes here, and he's probably going to win the Most Improved Player in the Year award. He makes the first free throw. Timeout. Atlanta, I believe. 89-85, New York with 5:22 to go in the game. I don't have any. Well, I have one, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's the pills. I'm not drinking that crap. It's disgusting. What's the score? I always put the score in the description. No. I asked you a question. What's the score? This. I put it in the description. I just forgot it because of this conversation.
Oh, give me the clicker so I can turn on the hockey game while this commercial's on.
Oh, I'm seeing it. 89-85. Okay. I'm gonna. Come on, guys, just ignore this. I'm gonna put on the hockey. I'm gonna actually not stream the hockey. But we're just gonna watch it casually.
Yeah, I got a guy coming to look at the lawn. Probably cut the lawn and see if he can help me with the shed. And
hopefully, next stream will be in the room. But yeah. All right, we're back. 5:22 to go in the fourth. Knicks by 4. No, I'm at home. That's my dad talking. Stop saying that. Look at Madison Square Garden. Lower bowl is going nuts. Nobody's sitting down. Upper bowl, lower bowl. Madison Square Garden, this is nuts. I mean, they've had, since 2013, they've had their moments in Madison Square Garden. They've had great fights. They've had incredible Ranger games since 2013. Remember, the Rangers were in the Cup final, 2 games in this building. But the Knicks haven't had a playoff game since this spot. So it's incredible. In fact, they haven't had a playoff win in this building, as I said, since Game 2 of the quarterfinals against the Celtics. The free throw is missed by Randle, the second one. Now out. And this is a foul against New York. Let's go Knicks. That's correct. Let's go Knicks. They are up by 4 with 5:09 to go. Trae Young has the ball. Young bounce pass. Back to Young. They're shouting defense here in Madison Square Garden. Young at the free throw line. Pull-up shot. He missed it, but he got fouled. He's going to get 2 free throws coming. Look for 30. Why are you timing out people?
What is going on? He jumped back.
I'm going to mod you so he can't time you out again. I got to get water after the stream is done. My throat is just dry.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Trae Young, first shot. Score.
Looks like the alien on American Dad.
Roger. This is again why I can't be streaming in this room. Why did you delete his comment though? Second shot score made by Young. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Yeah, I missed it. You didn't time him out, but you deleted his comment, which is stupid because I don't know why you deleted his comment. I don't even know what team is yours. Toronto? Shot there for three. Score! 92-87 Knicks. Trae Young pockets through, fakes the three. He shoots a three, airballed it, but he got fouled. So if he makes all three free throws, we're back to where we started.
You see how he runs into the guy and draws the foul? Can't stand him.
And yet, if I did that in my games, you would be happy.
Sure.
You're such a bad fan. Knicks suck, Yankees suck, Flyers suck, Wings suck. Knicks and Wings don't suck. I agree with Yankees and Flyers, Lil Perk.
What score?
At the end of the second, still 2-0 Bruins with 5:17 in the Bell MTS Center. The Jets still can't manifest a goal. 2-0 Leon Draisaitl and Edmonton. As we said, Edmonton hasn't won a playoff game against Winnipeg since Game 7 in 90. He'll make the free throw. It is a 3-point game for the Knicks with the lead. 4:30 to go in the fourth.
You got to put Rose back in to handle the ball.
And a foul against Atlanta.
Good.
Free throws coming because the Knicks are in the bonus.
Four.
And Bogdanovich just got his fourth foul. 2 more and he's out. And guys, I know maybe not all of you are watching, but that's a bad foul by Bogdanovich. First free throw made. I mean, he hooks him in the arm. That's a bad foul. You can't have that. The Knicks will take it. Alec Burks has 22 points. This is his first game in the playoffs. He's a rookie. In and out. Out. Couldn't make the second. The Knicks have had a rough time in the free throw line tonight. Trae Young with it. 4-point lead for Atlanta. Young, floater, alley-oop again, and tipped home by Capella. I told you he's been a problem. 2-point game. Timeout, New York. With 4:10 to go in the fourth.
All right, put Derek back in.
Knicks 93, Atlanta 91. Hi, JC. JC, you must be super happy right now as your Boston Bruins are 20 minutes away from a playoff series win and a trip to either Pittsburgh or a home series against New York. Obviously, as the Islanders tomorrow, Game 5. Winner takes a 3-2 series lead to Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Hi, Aiden, and your team is last in the league as Buffalo. Okay, we won't talk bad about this thing.
Come on, Derek. Derek going in.
Yeah, nervous. I won't stream the Bruins game, actually. I'm just going to kind of watch it. I'll communicate with you guys, though. Hi, Nathan.
Come on, Derek. Check in, baby. Let's go, boys.
Knicks, after they call the timeout, they'll be here.
Noel's not coming back.
No, why are you at timing? You right. That's a weird question. Knicks fans are ready. New York is ready. As Bob Cole says, are you ready? 4:10 to go in the fourth.
Come on, Derek. Handle that shit.
Gibson over to Rose. Derrick Rose, probably the best ball handler on this team. Rose. Let's go, Knicks is the chant here in New York. Back over to Randall. Randall moves. Randall, far shot. Off the rim, he missed it. Trae Young with the ball. 3:45 to go in the fourth. Young
Fight through that.
brought in. Pass across Bogdanovich. Score. Atlanta leads 94-93. The game the Knicks have played, you do not want to lose this. Here's Derrick Rose. Rose past the screen. Rose to Randall. Randall out to the corner. Back across. And it stepped up. Far three. Hit the rim. That was a bad shot. 3:10 to go. 2-1. Up. Jets are in the game. Winnipeg has made it a game. 2-1.
They didn't call a foul. Watch the screen here again.
Guys, who scored? Is it Connor or Shifley? That line tipped through. Three-pointer is wide open for Atlanta and score. DeAndre Hunter. 4-point lead for Atlanta, 97-93. 2:50 to go in the fourth. Gibson screen. Rose. Back. Rose will pass it off. Good passing. They're going to need to score here and quickly. Up through for Barrett. He scores. 2-point game. Ehlers. I thought he wasn't in the series. I thought he was injured.
Just crush him. Just run up there.
Trae Young is going to grab the ball, kind of let it roll because he needs the time to go.
Watch the pick.
Third period has started in Capital One Arena. Bruins 2, Caps nothing. Here's Trae Young. Sets through the screen. Young sets up.
Nice.
It's blocked by Rose.
Good job, Derek.
And here's Randall. Randall. Back across. Randall lost it, but he gets it back. Screen by Gibson. Randall a three for some reason. He scores! Randall! The Knicks have a 1-point lead. Less than 2 minutes to go. Timeout, Hawks. Julius Randle had no business shooting that. No business shooting that.
What are they doing?
They're not calling a timeout. 2 minutes to go. Try to see if the clock's ready. No, they have not called a timeout. Trae Young will get the ball. Yes, JC, it's definitely the Knicks.
Again, here it is. Fight through it.
Here is Trae Young. Floater. He scores over Gibson. Oh, he got a foul too. Drew a foul. So they're up by 1, and they can go up by 2 if he makes the free throw, and he's been big. The Capitals have answered 2-1.
He goes to his right every single time around the screen.
Connor Sherry, the former Penguin, rifles it in, and that is maybe something for Washington early in the third. 1:51 to go. Trae Young scores on the second free throw, and it's 198. They hit 100 points. Zach Cashin and the Oilers go up 3-1. That's unfortunate. Derrick Rose with it. It's the former Canuck, too, for Cashin, so that really hurts. Derrick Rose pass across Gibson. Break ball movement for the lead. He scores! Listen, MSG, the Garden's going bonkers. 1:35 to go. 101-100 Knicks. Trae Young up to the middle. Pass off a Hawk. Nick ball. What? 89 seconds to go in regulation. Knicks 101. Hawks 100. Derrick Rose has it, but there is a shot clock to worry about. We know about that. Derrick Rose drives, almost lost it. But he gets it back. We got it. It's Rose. Pass across. Three-pointer, no faked. Long two on its way. Score! Burks, the rookie. Knicks by 3. This is an Atlanta timeout. 71 seconds to go. Knicks 103. Atlanta 100. What a game one. In New York City. In Manhattan. The city that never sleeps. The Madison Square Garden. What a play by Alec Burks. He's got over 25 points. He's a rookie in the playoffs. He's going nuts.
Thibodeau needs to tell them to watch him going to his right and pick up Trae so he can't do that screen every time.
JC, you're correct about Boston. You do have to score because if you let the Capitals into the game, Ovechkin's been a beast that entire series. In fact, he scored a goal in Game 4 where he broke his stick, and he still shafted it past Rask. But you're lagging every second. No, I'm not lagging. My voice just breaks because I've been screaming the whole time. I guarantee you, if they win this game, though, they're going to lose in Game 6. You're not going to TD Garden and winning as a road team. I just don't think the Capitals have it this year. 17:30 to go in the third in that game. 3-1 Edmonton, a minute 06 looking for the second. They want to get a win here in Winnipeg. Atlanta's got 1 timeout left. New York has 2 timeouts left. Neither basketball teams have fouls to give. Burks is 27 points, 9 of 12 in the field goal, 3.35. Young. They had a good screen. Young passed, almost lost it. 3-pointer for the tie. They score and they tie it. 55 seconds to go in the fourth. That's a contested corner shot, and the Atlanta Hawks have tied the game.
But he got it on a crappy pass.
Less than 50 seconds to go. It's Derrick Rose.
His hands are all over him.
We might have a late game winner. We have to see. Derrick Rose past the screen. Derrick Rose up the middle. Look at Rose. Passed it off. Another good pass. Burks again. No. Gibson. He lost it. That should have been a foul against Atlanta. They don't call. 30 seconds to go in the game. Young. No. But there's a foul.
He does it. All he does is draw and get a foul.
27.8 to go in the fourth. Free throws coming for Atlanta.
How did he get that to shoot it? That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's YouTube. YouTube sometimes that every stream is like lagging. I don't know. It's been a problem with YouTube. It happened the other day. If you remember with Pittsburgh and the Islanders, we had like 5 different uploaded streams because everybody said it was lagging. I'm not re-uploading this, guys. I'm going straight through to the end. And Atlanta can have a chance to go up by 2. They're saying that now, will the Knicks challenge this? They could challenge this. They have a coach's challenge.
Yeah, straight Young pushed off.
27.8 to go. I don't know who called timeout. Nobody did. I think they're just having a rest because the referees are looking at this. Referees are going to look at the TV. They're saying that possibly did Young push off because that's a foul. And the Knicks would have the ball with 27.8, the 3-second difference between shot and goal. Dakota, you're rooting for the Hawks?
Who's the idiot from Mohawks?
That's Danilo Gallinari, a former New York Knick, and Denver Nugget, who's Italian guy. He's good forward. But here's the thing on Gallinari, as we know, he doesn't drive. He just tries to shoot threes. So Young, yeah, the push off, and yeah, it should be noted, this is his first playoff game, but he's built for this. Good crossover on Barrett. He beat Barrett once he made that crossover. Let's see the call. They are still looking at the TV. JC, I'm not re-uploading. They have not made the call yet. They will be making it soon. Everyone on their feet in Madison Square Garden, gearing for this pivotal call. Now, does he touch him? His hands are up. His hands are... Oh, yeah, this is not a foul. This should be a McMillan Coach of the Year award if they make it to the finals. I'd probably say the same thing about Thibodeau. He's an interim coach too, right, McMillan? Let's hear the call. Call's coming. Apparently, New York fans were screaming and positively behind the bench. That would assume that this is a call against Atlanta. Now we got New York fans shaking their heads. So, and the foul stays. The foul will stay. In the NBA, I think more than any other sport, it is incredibly hard to reverse calls. They just like to stay with their calls. The NBA and the MLB are alike in that matter.
They're jerks. They didn't have any calls.
Like you see recalls on pass interferences. They called about 3 different recalls on offside coaches' challenges in Game 3 and Game 4 between Minnesota and Vegas the last 2 nights. But in basketball, you just don't – it's not often that you reverse calls. First free throw made by Young. 104-103 Hawks.
Call from home.
Answer.
28.6 left.
Who? Answer. Alexa, answer.
Young scores. Now, will they call timeout?
What?
Rose has it. Rose.
Hi, can you bring up?
Over to Randall. Off the boards. Gibson tried to rebound. Back to Barrett. Barrett over to Brooks. Brooks over to Gibson. Gibson passed out to the left circle. And it's over to Derrick Rose. He scores. Rose ties the game with 9.8. I can't do anything. Thank you, Dakota. I appreciate that.
Bring up what?
What a great passing sequence. And Derrick Rose gets it. He'll get the game tire. And now, as New York goes bonkers, it's going to be Atlanta with a chance to win the game. Let's see what we get here. Last time out was taken by Atlanta. New York still has one left. If for some reason New York gets the ball and there's still time on the clock, they're definitely taking that final timeout. 9.8 to go in the fourth. Both teams are in the bonus. You do not want to foul if you're Atlanta or New York. Game one tied at 105. Hopefully the Knicks can get a stop here. Here in sold-out Madison Square Garden. Knicks will have to play defense here. Ntilikina is on the court. This is a weird call. He hasn't played a lot. They have the ball at half court. Gibson also on the court. They're bringing a lot of defensive players. So I think the Knicks want to basically play for overtime. The Hawks want the winner. And an Atlanta player fell down, but he gets back up. Trae Young at midcourt. Trae Young pressured. Trae Young with it. Young steps to the side. Young fakes. Floater. He scores with 0.9 left in the fourth quarter.
I can't stand him. How did nobody hit him and beat the shit out of him?
Timeout, New York, with 0.9 to go. Trae Young might have given the Hawks a win in a game they didn't deserve to win.
Oh, my God, I can't stand him. Oh, my God, somebody's got to beat the crap out of him.
Now, how?
What did I say? Take away his right hand.
Now, where can the Knicks get?
Right.
Now, where can the Knicks get the ball here? Because there's 0.9 left. And the Atlanta bench, yep, they were excited, but they didn't completely go nuts because they know that this game is not over. Now, Knicks only need 2 here. You could go for a just straight-up three-pointer for the win. They've been good as the game has gone on from 3.
All he does is go to his right, go to his right, go to his right.
And let's see. As Kern Craft 400 plays here in Madison Square Garden. And is that a good omen for the other game?
It sucks. But they'll come back.
You know the Knicks will win in game 2.
First thing I would do in game 2 is just rush Trae and take him out of the series.
Okay, this is not hockey, but whatever. You can't just slam a guy like a body.
Hard foul.
All right, Knicks are at the baseline. They have to catch and shoot, or maybe a pass and then a tip. Let's see what they do here.
I clothesline him.
Randall is going to have the ball here. He's going to inbound pass. Stepped here. Overthrew that pass over to Randall. He has to shoot for the win. Airballs it. Atlanta wins.
Crappy inbound.
And Trae Young is telling the crowd to but whatever. Knicks lose 107-105 in a game they should have won, but hopefully they can tie the series in game 2. Still looking for that game 1 win, but Trae Young gets the winner with 0.9 left. I will see you guys probably tomorrow for Florida and Tampa. Hopefully the Lightning aren't shaking hands tomorrow in Sunrise. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody. Happy basketball, everybody, whatever you want to call it.